Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to go over, I promised you guys in an earlier video, to go over the equipment that I have in my sheriff's bag here. Pretty funny, this bag looks awful lot like the one used in the TV show Walking Dead. Nope, this one doesn't have any guns in it, but it does have all my gear that I carry while I'm volunteering with the sheriff's office. So I wanted to show you what all's in here. To go over the bag itself. This particular bag I did get from Gauls. It's their barrel bag, and I just did a quick search on their website, and apparently now you can't get the title inscribed into it anymore unless it's customization. I'm not tired of showing that, but I know I was able to order this with the logo inscribed inside of it, and that is stitched in there. Overall, this bag is pretty decent size. It's made by Premier, as you can see there. I believe the new bags are actually, I think, made by Gauls. Don't quote me on that. Usually on the top here, it'll show say Gauls on there, but this one doesn't show you that. On the side here, it's just a canvas bag. Bottom that sits in my toolbox. Don't seem to have any issues there. So what's inside here? It's pretty much what I call my essentials. Pretty much my grab bag. I carry everything that I would need during a patrol and stuff. So the first thing around top here is our traffic safety vest. It's also inscribed with the word sheriff on there, as you can see down the one side there. And then my lovely ticket book here is also found in there. What else do we have? Our rain gear. We were issued a full-length rain jacket coat. And then on the back of it does say volunteer. And as a backup unit, I've had a patrol car one time that the light bar wouldn't stop working. Anybody recognize that thing? That's right. That is the Mini Phantom. That was my number 2 video. So this thing is pushing, since I got this, I believe 2007, and this thing is still just as bright as the day I pulled it out of the package. They no longer make this particular Mini Phantom. They've gone outrageously in price. Again, I looked at prices for these Mini Phantoms, and the prices just absolutely gone up insanely on these particular units. I mean, for such a small unit. But I'm so glad to have that, and I do use it as a backup. I do, and every now and again I'll throw it in the car if I know I'm going to be doing a bunch of traffic details and stuff. So here I've got a earbud. It's not the ones you guys would traditionally see. I never use this thing, to be honest with you. You can kind of tell it's dirty. It does go into the end of my radio. I don't ever use it. It was somebody gave that to me and stuff. I don't ever really use it. Our Stetson hat. We have to put this on it when it's raining, so I just keep that in there. I don't keep the Stetson here. Obviously, I don't want to damage the Stetson hat. Tissue. Keep a box of tissues in there in case you need to dry your hands. And last but not least, most of the newer patrol cars, I don't really use this anymore, but the older Impalas, they didn't really have too many cigarette lighters, and you need to charge your cell phone. Nowadays, they all come with inverters, and you can plug in your cell phone charger there. But I carried this with me, and I can also plug in additional lights if I needed to. But again, I don't really use it. It's really strictly as a backup. And then the last thing I have in this bag, or excuse me, the second to last thing, is my Streamlight Stinger. I do have a Streamlight Stinger. I carry my duty belt. And this is the cone that you put on top for traffic control. Really good unit. I'm really glad I was able to pick that up, and I'm glad to make something an option for your Streamlight Stinger. And last but not least is a screwdriver here. Just a little cheap screwdriver. Picked it up. I think I was even gifted that. Not entirely sure. I believe it has 2 ends, Phillips, and a flathead. And that's in case we need to remove either found property, stolen tags and stuff like that. So that's about it. Bag itself has been great. It does have a inner liner here to keep kind of the water out. And it's probably even a little bit overkill of what I need for all this equipment and stuff. Like I said, rain gear, traffic citation book, traffic vest. That's about it. That's all I really carry in this bag. And then I do carry a book bag. That carries all of my clipboard, all of my training manuals, fleet requirement stuff, phone numbers, important phone numbers, training manuals, so forth, so forth. We won't go over that. It's kind of boring. You guys don't want to see that mess. But here it is again, the Y'all's barrel bag. That does have the word sheriff on the side. It also has these little Velcro loops here on the side. Obviously, it's too wide for a streamlight stinger. You can put your mag lights. I don't particularly like wearing my mag light or using the mag light. I do every now and again as a backup because it's so heavy. I just rather carry the streamlight on my belt than to carry the mag light. Hope that helps. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys.